Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I was supposed to do this last week, but I forgot. Anyway, we have a lot of update stuff to cover. So rather than showing every bit and piece of the update, because it's about 40 minutes long, I'm not going to do that. Rather, I'm going to kind of dissect the updates into small sections and really focus on the main thing. The main aspect, and I think everyone's waiting for, will be the 2022 roadmap, which is actually really good. So let's get started with today's video. So this video, well, this portion of the video that I'm going to show, you may or may not have seen it, but I'm just going to go ahead and show this portion in its entirety, and then after this one we will discuss the most important thing, I believe, and that will be the 2020 roadmap. So enjoy the rest of this portion of the video, and I will see you in a little bit.
Even from here, it looks enormous.
Come on!
I'm Hardy, an Arcs defender from Retem City.
I am Naruto, the leader of Retem City.
I am Jaleel, Naruto's lieutenant.
And I am Mercenary.
So for the last part of this video, I wanted to discuss the all-important roadmap. Now this roadmap is actually very deliciously detailed and information about what's to come up until June of next year, which will be the next major update. As they stated before, just in case you didn't know, there's going to be 2 major content drops a year. This will be new chapters of the story, new major milestones like level caps and stuff like that, and then we have intermittent like content drops, usually every month or so. But for next year, they're doing new content almost every single month, whereas this year has been very stagnant, same rewashed holiday events and events, stuff like that. Stuff is just boring and doesn't keep people's interest, so they lose players. So we're going to discuss all the stuff that's coming for the better part of 6 months. So starting in January, well, before I get to that, we do have the Christmas event that will be coming on the 14th, and then will last pretty much into the entirety of the month. Then January 1st would be the New Year's lobby decorations, another revival of scratch tickets, because a lot of people have been wanting more of the old school PSO 2 clothing brought back, but of course they do it in the way of a scratch just to milk more money out of us. So yeah. And then of course the winter event World Trials will appear. So I will be covering another video because they've added quite a bit of new stuff, like new trials and everything. So it's in that video that you just watched, so it's pretty good. February, we're getting a new urgent quest, a massive boss suppression. The level cap will be raised to 40, so we'll get a 5 level increase, which is nice. The Retem region will also get new rank sectors, so there'll be, I believe, rank 3 for the combat sectors, which will be nice. A new chapter, chapter 2 side story, and also ARC's ID. So in the December 14th patch, we're going to be getting titles. So with titles, of course, if you've played PSO2, you already know what titles will do. So odds are you've probably built up a lot of titles, but I do believe a couple headlines ago they said that they're going to reset the progress that we've had for titles, even though we don't have titles. So you may not have a lot of titles, you may have a lot of titles, but we'll see. And also the mag music disc will also be there too, so if you have a favorite soundtrack, you can listen to it while you're exploring or in combat, which is nice. I'll be more excited to see about that later on, which I'm pretty sure they'll have another headline in early January talking about it. In March, we're going to have release of urgent quest for a spring event, so whatever the spring event will be nice. And then urgent quest triggers, so you can play all your favorite urgent quest anytime you got triggers, which is nice. And coming in April, we get another raise of level cap, so this is really cool. So we're going to be getting continual level caps. Again, every month is going to have something new besides the usual new scratches and stuff like that. Getting actual content, which is actually a nice breath of fresh air, and I'm really enjoying this. So the level cap goes to 45. The Retem region gets new high rank sector, so probably rank 2 or rank 3. And then there's a new urgent quest for the region only. And then room setting features for photo shoot. So they did talk about this in the live stream in case you didn't catch it. You're going to be able to close or lock the room, disable all enemies, and then you can stop the weather, have certain weather, certain times of the day. So if you guys like taking pictures of your friends, with your friends, etc., this will be perfect. Kind of similar to what's in PSO2, where you have the little photo area that you can go to and you can do other customization, stuff like that. So pretty cool. And in May, which is getting new photo arts techniques, which is good. And then we're getting a limited time urgent quest. So this might be tie-in to maybe some anime or something like that. That'll be limited time where you can do the limited time quest, will give you bonus drops or something out the normal. And then June, this will be the next major update. So we get a new region. There's no information. about this new region. So if you're watching this video in the future, hi future you. We don't know what the new region's name is. We just know there'll be a new region. Chapter 3 of the story, the level cap to 55, and new class skills. And then there's more to come. Now, before I end this video, there is another important note. They've made no mentions to Summoner, which was interesting because they've talked about Summoner. So we'll probably hear about Summoner somewhere in January, maybe even February. And then the Gunslash class, which pretty much will probably be Luster. Who knows? It might be called something else. And then after that, are we going to have newer classes? Like, you know, how we had Hero and Phantom and Etoile and Luster. Are we getting class types like that? Or are we just getting standard classes? Of course, I am digging too far into the future, so that's stuff we don't know, but it's very interesting to kind of speculate about what we can have in the future versus what we're going to have now. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more PSO2 content, more whatever content that I just drop on the channel, and leave a like. And unfortunately, the dislikes have been, you know, YouTubed. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Yeah, YouTube, thanks for getting rid of dislikes. That's, yeah, you're dumb, YouTube. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Peace.